everyone, my name is Alysia. I'm from Teassentials in downtown Vernon. We're really excited to be part of the Mackie Lake House Mother's Day tea this year. So we're just going to talk a little bit about different types of tea and how to blend them, and we'll talk about our Mackie Lake House special as well. We were provided this beautiful silver teapot from Mackie Lake House this year to kind of show off to you guys. So we'll just start off by just heating up the teapot a little bit. This just allows your teapot to be nice and warm before you brew your tea. And then as that's heating up, I'll just talk a little bit about different types of teas and how to brew them. So specifically, we'll start maybe with black teas. So black teas, green teas, oolongs, whites, they're all the same type of tea. They're like they all come from the same plant. It's just the way they're processed is a little bit different. So specifically starting with black teas, you can use boiling hot water for black teas. It really allows the flavor to steep. And usually we recommend steeping black teas for about 3 minutes. The two types of teas that you really have to be careful with when you're steeping are specifically green teas and white teas. So those teas have been heated up to stop them from oxidizing. So their leaves are a little bit more delicate. So when you steep them, you should make sure not to use boiling hot water. Oftentimes we get clients who come in and they say, oh, we've tried green teas before and they're quite bitter. That's usually due to the fact that they maybe use too hot of water to steep their teas. So usually we recommend for green teas and white teas to use 82 degrees Celsius water. If you don't have a thermometer, that's totally fine. We usually recommend you can boil your kettle all the way and then allow it to just cool off for about 10 minutes, and then you should be fine at that temperature. And then usually only steep about green teas and white teas for about 2 to 3 minutes. If you steep them too long, they do start to get a little bit bitter, which some people do like, but if you like to have a nice smooth flavor, usually about 2 minutes is plenty. Yeah, so I'm going to empty out this teapot here. And we'll brew a little bit of our Mackie Lake House special. So our Mackie Lake House tea is a herbal blend. So herbal blends, similar to black teas, are pretty resilient to heat. Herbal teas don't actually have any tea leaves in them. They're usually blends of different fruits and herbs and plants all combined together to make a unique flavor. So our Mackie Lake House special is a blend of cinnamon, lemongrass, lemon balm, and hibiscus. So it has a nice, slightly fruity taste with a little bit of spice to it, which is really nice. So we'll just steep a little bit of it here for you guys. So usually for a 4 to 5 cup teapot, we use about 5 or 6 teaspoons. I'm only going to make half a pot today, so I'll just put 3 in. And because it is a herbal tea, you can steep it a bit longer compared to like your black and green teas. Like if you like a really strong flavor, you can steep it 5-6 minutes. Usually I like steeping my herbal teas only for about 4 minutes, because I find usually then it's about strong enough. Yeah, and then there are a couple more specific types of teas. Like there are the rooibos teas, which is also a different plant that is caffeine free. So a lot of people who don't like having caffeine in their tea enjoy the rooibos teas. So rooibos is a plant grown in South Africa. It has a little bit of a sweet taste to it, but it's a really nice after dinner tea just because it has a nice smooth, caffeine free, sweet flavor. Definitely one of our more popular ones. So if you're steeping, you don't have to have a teapot that has a strainer in it when you're steeping. You can use any teapot. We just usually use a sieve if your teapot doesn't have a strainer, and then you just strain your leaves out when you're happy with how steeped it is, and then you're good to go. Yeah, so that's our Mackie Lake House special. You can find it on our website, or if you have any questions about the blend, feel free to call or email us. We'll hope to see you guys in store or online soon. Thank you.